Hello everybody, what is up? My name is AsterKatt and welcome back to Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. It's been a little bit since I played. I already failed on the making sure I got it weekly thing. Sorry about that. Hoping to be back now. Hopefully on a more regular schedule, we'll see. But I had a really fun time last time. I'm excited to continue. You guys gave me some tips that I think will be really useful. I was told that I probably shouldn't look at the gold files at least until like an hour or two in, or from when I get them. Some people told me to not even look at them till the end. So for now, I'm kind of just gonna ignore them. We'll play it by ear. We'll see how that feels. Maybe I'll kind of like wait for you guys to tell me, like we'll wait a couple of episodes before we look at them or whatever. Because I would like to read them. I would like to see what's in them, but I don't want to like spoil the things in advance. So sorry I looked at that first one. I know from now on that we're gonna wait. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right back in because I don't have a ton of time today. So I want to make some progress. What I'm really curious about is how we're going to continue. Like, it seems like there's not a lot of various pairings we can get. So I'm very nervous about like I want to hang out with Clover, but it seems like the game is set up to where I'm never really going to get to spend time with Clover, and that's really frustrating to me. So we'll see how that goes. Also, I'm really sad that Sigma doesn't have a voice. So there was poison in the bracelet, because that was one of the really great things about Junpei's. I loved Junpei's voice. It seemed a little hard to believe, but it wasn't like I had anything other than a computer-generated rabbit to say either way. What were we going to do? There was a lot to think about, but we didn't have very much time.
What are we waiting for? We need to go. We need to get through these other doors.
Yes.
But how do we figure out which door to go through?
I really like you.
You still don't get it? Fine. Just pay attention. We don't have much time. Zero's explanation was pretty confusing. So let me put it in small words for you.
Okay.
There are only 3 possible options. Option A. Sigma and I pair up with Luna. Our red and her blue can open the magenta door. That would mean Clover and Kay would go with Alice. Their green goes with her red to make yellow. That just leaves Dio and Quark as the blue pair, and Tenmyoji as the green solo. The only door they can open is the cyan one. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Option B. Sigma and I go with Tenmyoji, so we can use red and green to make yellow for that door. That means Clover and Kay pair up with Luna to open the cyan door.
Okay.
This leaves Dio and Quark with Alice, and together, they can open up the magenta door. And finally, option C would be where we pair up with light colors to open complementary colored doors. That means Sigma, Alice, and I go through the cyan door.
Okay.
Clover, Kay, and Tenmyoji go through the magenta door, and Dio, Quark, and Luna go through the yellow door. Problem is, which do we choose? Please, Sigma, choose something.
Why do I have to choose? What? Wait, what? Why
If
me?
you don't want to, then maybe Alice or Clover can choose. Or Tenmyoji or Dio or
Not you.
anyone. Once one person chooses, everyone else's decisions will be made for them. But please, you have to hurry. We're almost out of time.
1 minute remains.
Oh yeah, we gotta pick. We gotta pick.
Chromatic doors closed.
So what are our options? Clover and Kay pair with Luna. Alice, okay. I kind of wanna, it's bad. It's really weird. I think I'm already like in child protection mode. I don't want to leave, I want to put Quark with whoever's, which I know that like he's paired up with Dio, but like I want to put them with somebody who seems somewhat trustworthy. All right. I'll pick. Nobody seemed upset, but they probably knew as well as I did we don't have time for bickering. I took a breath and spoke. Okay, fine, I will. So I think I would like to go with Alice, but that's just my 999 knowledge speaking. So I think we're gonna go with Luna because I think that leaves Tenmyoji with Dio and Quark, right? No, they go with Alice. Okay, actually, this is a. You know what? Let's do this. Let's leave Clover and Kay with Alice. So let's go with Luna. I think we'll pair up with Luna and head through the magenta door. Are you guys good with that?
Sure. All right.
Then Clover and I will go with Alice.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I get to go with Alice, I'm fine.
That's what I thought.
I don't have any objections. We'll be going through the yellow door, right?
That means Dio, Quark, and I are doing the cyan door. Ugh, stuck with a kid and some old fart.
Yeah, get over
I
it.
can't see how this could possibly go badly.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky and you'll pull your head out of your ass.
Thank you.
What did you
This
just
is what
say?
I wanted.
10 seconds remaining.
Go, 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 go.
Until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
Go!
We need to hurry.
All right, guys, let's get moving.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Okay. Ooh. All right. Floor A. Oh my. All right. What is this
Didn't
place?
you see the door?
It said
It
lounge.
said this is the lounge.
Lounge? Does that mean there's somebody living here?
Well, there doesn't seem to be much dust.
Corner 1. Okay.
Maybe there is.
So you've got a well-used lounge right next to a big empty warehouse. What is this building for?
Beats me. It looks like there are 4 doors in here. Yeah. The one we came in, the one opposite it, and 2 more on the left and right.
Okay.
The 2 on the sides are covered with metal plates, though. Don't think we'll be opening them anytime soon.
Got it. I guess that just leaves us one option. No good. This one's locked too.
I didn't see any
Gotta
other
see what's
doors in the
on the
hallway we
wall.
came through.
Okay.
Maybe we can find one of the keys to the AB room in here somewhere.
I don't remember what that is. Well, it's not gonna find itself. Let's go. A, B, shoot, I don't remember. Seek a way out! Okay. AB room is apparently the room we woke up in. Ooh, okay. Red. Liqueous? Oh, I wasn't paying attention enough. No, what a powerful shade of red. It feels so passionate. Maybe this would be good for trying to woo a girl. Wanna try some, Luna? Hey, I see what you're trying to do. Okay. Bottle of liquor. Label says red. That's a really bright yellow. Some animals use yellow as a warning to predators, so maybe this is a warning to use to stay alert. Okay. So now we have red and yellow. And white. This one is white. White always makes me think of wedding dresses. Aw, I'd like to wear one someday. That means you're single, right? Your face is scaring me. Sigma! Be normal! A green one. You know, my favorite color is green. Really? Just looking at it makes me feel happy and calm. I like green too. Whenever my students ask me what my favorite color is, I always say green. Blue. This liquor is blue. I think it matches you, Sigma. Why's that? Well, you're wearing blue. That's pretty straightforward. Yeah. There are lots of bottles here. How'd you like to have a drink with me? Huh? Oh, You really think this is a good time to be making a pass at someone? She's getting all nervous now. Good lord. Bunch of bottles of alcohol. I miss Junpei. Sorry. I'm trying. I've been talking in the Discord with people. I'm trying not to be too hard on Sigma just because he's not Junpei, but I miss Junpei. Sunshine. Sun alcohol, huh? Maybe that means the alcohol content is so high it'll burst into flame in sunlight. Ugh, it looks good. Don't drink it! Moon sunshine. Alcohol of the moon? It makes me think of Japanese sake for some reason. It also makes me want to drink it. Don't drink it! Okay, we got island sunshine. Island alcohol? I wonder if it comes from an island. How interesting. Don't drink it. I wonder what ocean alcohol would taste like. I hope it's not salty. Now I want to try it. Yeah, don't drink it. I think we're gonna tell her not to drink all of it. Planet Sunshine. Planet alcohol? That's a pretty weird name. But with our powers combined, don't drink it. They just say stuff. Bunch of bottles of alcohol. Okay. The heck is this? A button. Nothing happens when I push it. Oh! I did not mean to do that. Okay. Cool, so it looks like we can make drinks. Garbage. What's this thing? Some kind of sink? Ah, clever. If you get wasted, you can just puke into here. No, that's not what it's for. There's an icon on the counter above it. Huh. I guess it's a drain. Pour leftover drinks down it. Okay. Oh, the heck? They're long, thin, pointy pieces of metal. Are they needles of some kind? Why are there two of them? That I don't know. Oh, and we got a glass. A glass. Do you think it could be a cocktail glass? There's nothing in it. Do we want all of them? Man, we're getting so much stuff. Coasters, huh? Yeah. This is where the booze goes. You mean this is where the glass the alcohol is in goes, right? Details, details. Nobody's gonna try and pick you up for keep being so anal. I don't think you can pick them up. Huh? These coasters. They're attached to the counter somehow. That's nothing to do with the coaster. We're gonna have to make drinks and then put them here? So why? Who knows? Maybe they're part of a puzzle? Yeah. Wonder what the screen is for. It doesn't look like it's turned on. Can you see a switch? No, nothing. So we need to find a way to turn it on, and then we're gonna get the drink orders, and we're gonna make the drinks. Then we're gonna put them there. It's a small LCD screen on the corner of the counter, but there's nothing on it. That is my current running theory. The lighting fixture with a cover on it. Doesn't seem to be anything strange about it. Okay, there's more glasses up here. Glass rack. There are several cocktail glasses suspended from it. Okay. What? Mysterious disc. What's this thing? Some kind of top? It's got these cones in the center. Yes, but look at the edges. It looks like part of a map. Could this be part of the Earth? Who thinks it might be part of the Earth? Northern Hemisphere. This looks like a model of the Earth. Or at least part of one. This has Eurasia on it. Looks like someone sliced the northeastern hemisphere in half. I guess we can call it the Northern Hemisphere for now. Okay. It has part of Eurasia on it. Europe and Asia? I wonder what this is. It looks like a banana hanger. What? Is that even a thing? Yeah. Of course. You've never seen one? Well, anyway, it only looks like one. I think it's something else. So we have no idea what it is after all. We do not. A curved piece of metal shaped like a bow. We don't know what it is. Is this where, like, we're supposed to build a globe? Kind of rusty table. Yes, it seems like a perfectly normal table. What's wrong? I thought I saw a face in the stains and I got scared. Okay. The door's probably the exit, but it's locked and I can't get it open. Here's the lock. It says lock. Maybe this thing is keeping the door locked. Well, the keyhole does lend some credence to that theory. So we need to find a key that looks like it fits in here, right? Yes, that should do it. Okay, a device could probably be called a lock. It has a keyhole. It most definitely is a lock. I almost said Junpei. You are not Junpei. Okay, we can't look at anything else here. Here's our safe. The safe is just like the one I saw in the AB room. Yeah, whoa. Yeah, Sigma and I saw one just like it. So, do you think it opens the same way? Try it and find out. Okay. Junpei! Alright. No good. Can't do it. Yeah, we don't know the password. Oh. What's this? A note? It looks like a page from a journal. You have found a fragment of the bartender's diary. You can review it in the archive. Alright, we will do that. Can I open this side? Oh. Southern hemisphere. Part of the model of the Earth. It's got the southern end of Africa and all of Australia. Half the southern hemisphere. I guess I would make this the southern hemisphere. Okay. Close that up. Light. Oh, here's another piece. Northern hemisphere. Is this a model of the Earth? This looks like North America. It's like someone took the northern hemisphere and chopped it in half. Yeah, okay. Huh? There's something behind this cushion. Oh, astronomy today. Is this a magazine? What is it about? It looks like astronomy. You found an astronomy magazine. Cool. A cushion. A red leather cushion. Achoo! Hey, come on. It was a real sneeze. It was dusty. Okay. It's like, what is happening? This thing looks weird. Is it supposed to be the sun or something? There are 12 words on the clock. They're arranged kind of like spokes on a wheel. Let's see here. Red, white, blue. Oh my gosh, it's red, white from Blue Corp. Island. Green. Moon. Black. Ocean. Yellow. Earth. Sun. Planet. Huh. Okay, can we put the... This looks like it vaguely might go on. Good lord, I have so many items. Does this go here? No. I guess we should read our notes now. Ambidex room. Okay, that's what it stands for. Okay, archive. Astronomy Today. This magazine about, of all things, astronomy. This issue appears to be about lunar eclipses. The article says a lengthy lunar eclipse will occur at 5:50 p.m. UT. What the heck is UT? Is that an actual time? On 12/31/2028. In other words, okay, no, December. For a second, I was like, does December even have 31 days? It does. In other words, at 4:50 p.m., you can see a total lunar eclipse. Wait a minute, 4:50 p.m. Okay. 3 customers came in today, a couple and their son. I need my notebook. Wait, I have a notebook on here. Father. Wait, no. Father sat in the center. Mother sat on the left. And son sat on the right. My wife likes the color red. And I like white. My son has always liked ocean. Writing with the mouse is really hard, forgive me. My son has always loved the color blue ever since he was a child. My husband likes island and I like planet. Okay, so this is mom's account. This is dad's account because I read ahead. One of them's a liar apparently. And then son's account. My mother and I like the moon. My father likes anything green. One of them was a liar, but I swiftly made their drinks and handed them over. Okay. There are some letters on the wall. Some of them are black and some of them are red. Oh, good lord. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna need my actual notebook for this, I feel like. What the heck? IMLI. OONR. ONEN. Is this some kind of code? Some of them are red, some of them are black. Okay. Wait, what? Did I do that right? Was there anybody who said red moon? Oh, wait. Can we try and put these on? Damn. Whoa, what? Guess Southern Hemisphere. Direct. Whoa. Why is it? Okay. Why is it going so fast? There we go. Cannot combine these items. Okay. So you made this Northern Hemisphere by putting together 2 hemispheres? Actually, it's missing some land around the equator. I guess it's not a complete hemisphere. Okay. Alright. Is there anything else I'm missing? Looks like you can insert bottles of alcohol. Red, white, ocean. What if I tried taking out the mom? Maybe I say the mom's line. And so we do red moon. The glass is full of liquid now. Looks like we made a cocktail. Okay, red moon. And then white, green. Okay, no. Let's try white island. Wait, hold on. Oh. If you push that now, everything's gonna get soaked in water. Well, in alcohol, I guess. Sorry. I forgot the glass. White island, okay. And then... what's the last one? Do we do ocean... ocean blue, maybe? Should put a glass there. I forgot again. Blue ocean, okay. Huh? Hey, this thing lit up. Looks like it's made to light up when you put a cocktail in it. Let's try putting some on the other coasters. So if I didn't want to put that one there. Did I? No, I wanted to put this one here. And then... this one here. And then... this one here. No. Posters are red. Doesn't seem like anything else is happening. Red isn't usually good, is it? I think we did something wrong? Okay. So what if I take this one? No, why waste it? Drink the thing. I'd like to, but what if it's poisoned? See, I think it's better if I just pitch it. Okay. There it goes. Well, now I have an empty glass again. Okay. Alright. Maybe, wait. Should we try planet red? Because that's the only one that I feel like works if we eliminate... I don't know how to explain my thought process. But if we eliminate, like, the whole row... or if we eliminate a whole row, the only one that makes a whole series of things would be if the sun is lying. No, okay. What, are you some kind of bar counter? Ugh, come on, that one was genius. There's nothing else we can look at? I may have to flip it to easy for this. I really, like, don't want to do that. Okay, wait. But I also, like, have been in this room for, like, over 20 minutes. And I am scared I won't have time to make an actual episode. Sigma, I figured it out. No, it's written on the wall. What? Real, Eddie, I'm Leona Onan. God damn it. You just sounded it out. Thank you. Gosh, that's really impressive. How much is it, sir? Buy today and we'll include a set of glasses for only $9,800. What a bargain. By now we'll throw in another one free. But I only need one. I really do not know. Hey, you think this might be a clock? A clock? There aren't any hands, though. Well, imagine it has hands on it. Then it would look like a clock? Yes, I guess so. That doesn't help me. I'm an idiot. I should have tried that. I'm reloading. I'm sorry. That's cheating. I don't freaking care. I knew I was missing something. I forgot about the needles. Do you think those needles you found might go in there? Let's see. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move them. I don't know, experiment. Yeah, we're gonna... I know how to read a clock. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. 50 would be here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. Yes. Cool! We did it! Oh my god, I cannot believe that. How about 450? That puts the short-handed green to long-handed sun. Long-handed sun. A green sun. What? Ah! Whoa! There's a beam of light coming out of the center of the clock. That's pretty impressive. A clock that looks like the sun. There's a beam of light coming out of the center of it. Yeah, okay. Well, that helped me a whole lot. Wait. Okay. Can I not put this on here? Let me put it on there. No! Shoot. Wait. Okay. I swear, 95% of this game is me trying to solve puzzles while not finding all the things. There we go. And now we put this on here. Oh, I get it. The completed globe goes here. Yeah, just like this. Ah, perfect. It's a globe. Look, some letters appeared on it. They say blue planet. Looks like the globe is refracting light. There's 5 different rays of light. In the middle is red, though. What the hell does that mean? It's supposed to represent a total lunar eclipse. Don't you know what that is? During the lunar eclipse, what? Sorry, I zoned out. Let me go back. I think it's supposed to represent a total lunar eclipse. What? Don't you know what that is? During the total lunar eclipse, the moon is entirely uncovered by the Earth's shadow. That doesn't mean the moon just disappears or turns black, though. It actually reflects light that's passed through the Earth's atmosphere. This makes it appear to be red. Essentially, that's what's happening is the moon reflecting the sunset. So that red circle of light is supposed to be a total lunar eclipse? Isn't that what I just said? Okay. Blue planet. What? I seem to think total lunar eclipse. Okay. So what do we, what is that? We have RLEDIMOON. Red moon. Lion. Red moon lion. Yeah. Blue planet, red moon lion. Lion, like lying? And it's red, white, blue. So this one should... Wait. No, that was just the order I saw them in. Ugh, I don't know. I'm confused. Green sun, red moon, blue planet? And then do we put them in the order... Oop, the order that they came in? Oh my god. Oh, thank god. Nope, I don't want to talk about it. Hey, good job. All the coasters are green. Green means I got it right? I think so. Look, something happened on the screen. Green? Oh, I saw something like this before. You too? Yes. There was one in your AB room? Yeah, I think so. It opened safe back then. We should write this down somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna, yeah. No, it's cool. I can remember it. You're going to memorize it? Sure, no sweat. You got a pretty good memory. Okay. Thank God. Awesome, it opened. Good job, Sigma. Well done. There's a bunch of stuff in here, let's see. First, we've got a map. It says floor A in the corner. Yeah. We can take a close look at it later. There's still more stuff in there. Why don't you get the rest of it first? Right. Next, we've got a card. 2 cards, actually. Ambidex room. Do you think these could be the key cards for the AB room? See, it says Ambidex room right on them. Yeah, you're probably right. Now we can get into the AB rooms. Okay. And that means we can start getting more bracelet points. Once we got 9, then we can open the number 9 door and get out of here. At least that's what that rabbit said. Yeah. How are we supposed to get back to the warehouse? That's where all the AB rooms are. Go back the way we came, but the door's locked. I think the answer to that is in the safe. See, read this note. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I can keep you from going in and out of them. Any color of bracelet can go through them, and as many people as you like. But you only have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through the puzzle beyond, it won't let you back in until you solve the puzzle. I see. So in other words, once we get out of here, we can get back into the warehouse, right? Yeah, seems like it. So that means this key is the last piece of the puzzle. Key found in safe. Awesome. You did it. That key's just what we need. Now we can get out. Okay, yep. And there should be a bonus one, but we're not doing it because I've been here long enough. Okay, I'm gonna put the key in. You ready? I keep telling you, you don't have to ask every single. I'm not asking you. I'm asking Luna. Oh, I'm ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You found it! Yay! Oh my god, that was hard. Okay, so now we're going up here. Where the heck is this? Another elevator, huh?
Do you think it works?
Dunno. Only one way to find out, though.
Hey, someone's coming.
Yay! Looks like Alice, Clover, K. Oh, and you guys!
Quark and Tenmyoji.
How was it? Did you guys run? What's going on
We ran
here?
into them a little bit ago. Well, not literally, of course.
I don't know. With a prowl like that, I imagine you run into a lot of things.
Let me see the map.
Oh, sure. Okay. So everybody ended up back here. Oh, I get it. All 3 routes end up here.
It's the same as the map we found in the infirmary.
Infirmary?
Oh, we found a map like that too. Ours was in the crew quarters.
Okay. That's so. We found ours in the lounge.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
Okay. Yes, there's plenty of time for that after we check out the elevator.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Okay.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock, huh? Yeah, won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh, yeah, the time left. Looks like 2 hours. 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Quark, why don't you show them that note we found?
Sure.
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in a safe in the lounge. Here are a few more. Yeah, okay. Once you open the door, you can go through as much as you like. Chromatic doors are like that too. That's true. We can go all the way back we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to.
Okay.
Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. 1 for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
Yep.
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you
Beef
going
is
to
great.
go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
You can't abandon Quark.
Alright, fine. I'm going.
Good, 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 good. Okay. Okay.
So, this is the lounge.
It would seem Zero's notes were telling the truth. Getting back here was easy enough.
That means we could all go visit the infirmary too.
Or the crew quarters.
Hey, Grandpa, check this out. It's some of your favorite scotch.
Oh. Tempting. I don't really think now's the time.
Whoa, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? I am here for it. Had they always been that close? Or had they known each other before the Nonary Game? If Quark was calling 10 Myoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seem to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. As soon as we get out of here, I can drink all the scotch I want. You can drink all the root beer floats you can stomach.
What? You're gonna get me a root beer float? But are you sure? Do you have enough money?
Oh, ye of little faith. I found an old factory full of rare earth metals the other day.
Okay. Warehouse A, okay. We're right back here. Hi.
You're finally done. You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
Okay.
For yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise...
Well, do you really need me to spell it out?
Forget it.
That's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
We go into the AB rooms, right? Look. We've got some keys for them right here. K and Quark have 2, so we've got 6 altogether.
But who goes into what room?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Okay, yeah.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes, yes, yes.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play a game. Just like it says on the door.
Okay.
You play the Ambidex game!
Wait, what's Ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
Interesting. It's a game of betrayal, then.
Yes, I guess you could put it that way.
Then what's the Nonary Game?
That refers to the whole enchilada. The Nonary Game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex Game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one.
Okay.
Make sense?
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, B.O.?
You arrogant little bastard.
Ah, the voice of Zero does such a great job.
That's just how I am. So you better get used to it. Now, could
Aw.
I have you all move to the AB room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside. I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Okay, Quark and myself gave each one card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyuji. They headed into the AB rooms. While they discussed who'd go into which door, and finally I found ourselves heading into the leftmost room. Okay. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Oh boy, I'm nervous. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay, okay.
An Ambidex gate has been opened.
Okay.
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What? This game's got a time limit too? Who? What? 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 What the hell? Who is this?
Fuck if I know. Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Yeah, right. Hey, guys, over here. We found someone. There's a lady over here. She's unconscious. And wait for response, just turn around and followed Fi into the room. We knelt down to the woman and turned her over as gently as we could manage. All that greeted us was blood. She's covered in blood. I leaned down to listen to her mouth. Nothing, no breath. Shaking hands I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement, just cold skin.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Quark, don't look! Somebody get Quark out of here.
Okay. Come on, Quark.
Then she's...
Yeah. She's not breathing and I can't find a pulse. Her body's already cold, so I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago.
Murdered?
Does this look like an accident or a suicide to you?
Looks like she was stabbed.
Astute observation, Fi.
Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone in the heart.
What are you suggesting?
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously.
That's not a funny joke.
Whatever. If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was. Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
Toko and I gingerly lifted the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys, or maybe it was something else. But whatever the reason, Tenmyuji only stared. His whole body was rigid, like a rope pulled almost to its breaking point. It was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us, not quite. It's more like he was staring toward us, a smoldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze. It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realized Tenmyuji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we'd found the body. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and labored, and his movements slow and shuffling as if his body was suddenly made of lead. Did you know her? The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her felt almost like carrying an old dry piece of wood. What? We set her down carefully in the infirmary bed as if we were afraid she might break. She looks so peaceful. Almost like she's just going to wake up any minute now.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
I have a medical license.
Oh!
You're a nurse?
No.
You're a doctor?
Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy?
I love her.
Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
Wow.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Oh yeah? And just how the hell do you remember that?
Because Alice, Clover, and I examined this entire room.
So you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
Yes. I think I should be able to manage that.
Okay. Luna ran the scanner over the body, then turned back to the terminal. The display filled up with text, most of it rather technical. Sex female, estimated age 65 to 75 years, diagnosis deceased, cause of death. Yo, what? It's sanguination. Estimated time of death 3 to 4 hours. Damage trajectory, weapon entered through the fourth intercostal piercing heart. Versus wound margin clean, continuous, wound angles 1 sharp, 1 blunt, wound cavity, wound length, wound width. Conclusion. Based on the characteristics described above, there's a 95% chance the wound was caused by a sharp single blade instrument. Oh. Yeah, I don't really get it. What's it mean by instrument? Was she stabbed with a clarinet or Sigma?
It means a tool of some sort. A knife, probably.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
Sorry, but no.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room. You and Clover, only one of you was conscious.
Fi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up. She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but there was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was. But Zero said he'd locked all the hatches.
Well, if he was telling the truth, nobody could have gotten in there after you 2 left. Yeah, but like, couldn't Zero have unlocked it? Also, I'm so curious about Kay. Sorry, I went silent because I'm thinking about it, which means...
You fucking bastard! Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Wait
oh
a
my
minute,
god.
Please. Just calm down. You aren't making sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
That's not a logical argument. Still, you do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero, the person who brought us here, is likely the person who murdered that woman.
Potentially.
Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to. I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
Yes.
Exactly. Also, consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero, why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly, but now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman. So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero. Or rather, Zero Senior, I suppose you could say. He likely ordered Zero Junior, the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Junior told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised.
I zoned out. What?
There is something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Senior murdered her, just as planned. Death is only another part of the game.
Killing someone's just part of a game to him?
Well, there's no way to know for sure, but I would assume so.
Yes?
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes.
Votes for what?
No vote is recorded before the deadline has passed. Any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Whoa, what was
I
that?
don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure.
And
If
that
you don't
is...
go vote, something bad's going to happen.
Yeah!
You see? Just as I said. Zero Junior ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Senior's plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Jr. After all, he told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in.
What the heck are we voting on? Who we think Zero is? Who to kill? We're really going in there? I kind of don't want to. And there's a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago. Huh? Wait. Fi, where'd you go?
Up here.
Up? Whoa! What the hell is she doing? You must be really desperate to get high.
Seriously? That's the best you can do? I was expecting something about how I jump at the first sign of trouble.
Whatever. What are you up to up here anyway? Everybody's already gone to the AB rooms.
There was something I wanted to check out.
And that
This
is...
thing. Remember it?
The hatch? Yeah.
Try opening it.
No luck. It won't budge.
Then that means this AB room is locked down tight. No one could get in.
You're talking about whoever killed that old lady, aren't you?
Yeah.
You still think it's Kay, huh? Well, like Clover said, if Zero Sr. is the killer, then it wouldn't matter if we could open this hatch or not.
I know. I just wanted to be sure.
Fair enough.
5 minutes remain.
Okay!
Until Ambidex game polling closes.
We need to go!
Let's go. I imagine Algernon's waiting for us.
He's a rabbit. Okay. Back in here.
Look, there's something on the screen.
Yeah, you're right. The Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period is finished. Okay. Well, looks like there's no going back now.
Observation.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here! I've been waiting.
So have we. Got some questions for you, Zero. Who is that old
Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions?
Oh.
The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but...
Yeah.
B.O. is especially loud. For real, B.O. I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions from now on. No answers for anybody, okay? You'll just have to wait.
Fine.
Let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are 2 people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Mooney and went through the magenta door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Mooney. And it goes the other way too. Mooney's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be, and B.O. and Quark's enemy will be Tenmioldy. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room.
Why would you choose enemy? Or
You
betray?
should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you? All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options! Your BP will go up or down, depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view. say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside. We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome. Somebody did that to me, I'd skin them and stew them with some tires. The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about.
I feel guilty.
Finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely 0 change in BP. Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too.
Phi, we are picking ally.
You only get 1 vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get. Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules.
Okay.
Well, actually, there's a little bit more. But it'll just have to wait, I guess. After all, it's almost time!
Hey, wait!
No, I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time!
Okay.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. See you later! Have a nice trouble.
Bye.
We don't have time to talk about this. Choose betray.
No! What? You're kidding! You really want me to betray Luna?
We don't know if she'll ally or not. If we choose ally and she chooses betray, we're screwed. That's a loss of 2 points. You tell me, Sigma. What's 3 minus 2?
What kind of idiot do you think I am? It's 1, obviously.
Exactly. If our BP gets down to 1, it's over. So...
Wait, what do you mean by it's over?
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling.
Do you have information I don't?
Just press the damn button.
You're hiding something. Yeah, you've been suspicious from the get-go. I mean, how'd you know my name? Or how about when we found that old lady's body, you didn't even blink, almost like you knew she would be here. Look, I don't want to believe it, but are you?
Fine. If you won't do it, then I...
Don't think so! I'm not gonna move until you give me some answers. If I don't do anything, I'll just vote ally for us anyway. Or it'll just vote ally for us anyway. So let's hear it. What are you hiding? What's it's over supposed to mean?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
When your BP hits 0, you die. That's what I meant.
1.
Okay. It won't hit 0 though.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game
It won't hit 0.
has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
That's fine. I step out of the AB room. I could see the others running toward the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps slow and heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
What was that, Sigma? Don't play dumb. You chose ally. Didn't you hear me? I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
It won't drop to 0! Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? It would have taken like half a second to process what you
could have
said.
done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis.
Okay.
It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity. Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it? Well,
No, I hit it pretty fast.
Am I wrong?
What the hell are you talking about? Okay, fine. Let's be generous and say hypothetically that you're right about this crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack my... open my skull while I wasn't looking? You should wedge a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons? Let me be straight with you. Your shit is whack. Like, hella whack. I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't. Stuff like my name or how if your BP hits 0, you die. You told me you don't know why, but more and more I'm starting to think you've been lying to me.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Siggy!
No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. Time to see what the results are. Maybe it's different this time.
Huh? This time? Girl, what is up with you? Hey! Fine, hold on! Shit.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock! Ambidex Game! Round 1! The results! If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
I'm nervous. Oh my gosh, wow! Oh. Okay.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Hmm.
Oh,
Thanks,
no,
Luna.
it's nothing. You don't have to thank me. I only did what anybody would have done. I believed in you and Phi.
When Luna glanced away, I threw Phi what could only be described as a smug grin. Rather frustratingly, she didn't respond, only turned away unperturbed. I was about to press the issue when I heard Tenryuji's voice.
Quark, what happened?
No! It wasn't me! Mr. Dio tricked me! He told me he'd pick Ally! He promised! That's why I let him do the voting!
Is this true, Dio?
Are you serious? This kid's full of shit.
What?
I didn't do squat. Quark was the one who decided how we were gonna vote. And you wanna know what he told me?
You just leave the voting to me, Mr. Dio. Grandpa's gonna choose to ally for sure, 'cause I'm his opponent on this one. I think we should betray. To be honest, I'm getting kinda tired of that grumpy old bastard. He's had a good life, but it's time for him to go. What do you say we leave the old fart here and leave? I've got a plan. See? Don't worry about me. I'll just tell him you tricked me. He'll believe whatever I tell him. Besides, if he still trusts me, that'll make it easier to use him again later. What do you say, Mr. Dio? Pretty good plan, huh? Alright, let's do it.
You're lying! I never should have trusted you! Dio! You're a lying jerk!
Sure, kid, keep whining. See if I care.
Grandpa, you believe me, right?
Don't let this brat fool you, old man. All of this is just part of his plan.
You bastard! I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
That's enough, Quark. Don't lose your temper. How long have I known you? I could be deaf and blind, and I'd still know if you were lying to me.
Really?
You're just as gullible as he said you'd be. Hook, line, and sinker. Let me give you a little warning, Tenryuji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust the kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
I don't like it.
It's all right. I understand.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
Yeah, why? Just so another argument had taken place while Quark and Dio were fighting. Whatever it had been about appeared to have resolved itself.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game. Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point. You're right.
So those who have 6 only need to betray again.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
So we need the chromatic doors to open again.
They're already open.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
Okay.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards? So that means we can't use these cards anymore since they got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now,
You'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to.
it's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course, you could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth and back and forth and you're losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5, round 100, round 2000. You might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897. Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Okay. Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like you have to have 3 people exactly.
So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
Oh, yes!
They do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, Dio. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do!
Oh, well. I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
Yeah!
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is. Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching.
Fun.
So,
when that signal goes away.
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off.
Of course.
If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that.
Not great things.
But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Scary.
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything?
I love all the different
Somebody
voices.
might die during the next round of the AB game.
There. That's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be 10 miyoldi or less. One or the other. Or...
It might be both of them.
What?
Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why.
Because your brace is the closest to 0.
Drops to 0 gets penalized. Just like when you break the rules. I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
Yeah. You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
So, Fi had been right. How had she known before 0 told us?
I see. Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well...
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew, right? Right, Fido?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, gosh darn it. All right. Well, I'm gonna save here, I think. It might... Sigma's about to recap, but we'll do our recap next time. Oh my god. Oh, what a twist. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Oh, I like this though. I'm really glad that Luna didn't betray us. I would have been really upset. I'm gonna start our favorites list. Okay, oh man, this was really interesting to put my thoughts around, and some of them are still really close that like you could honestly flip them and it wouldn't make much of a difference. But my favorite, I can't pick a favorite as anybody other than Clover. Like, I know that's biased from 999, but like I can't, like that's Clover. I can't put any of these people that I just met above Clover yet. Like it's Clover, I love Clover. My second favorite is Quark. I love Quark. I wish I could so, why can't, I'm really nervous about, I don't like that they're trying to make him seem suspicious. That makes me really sad. But Quark, I love Quark. He's so cute and sweet. And then my third is Alice. I really like her so far. Once again, it's kind of the 999 bias, even though she wasn't really in 999. But she's in association with Clover. And therefore I like her. 4 is K. I like K a lot so far, actually. I want to know more about him. I want to know who he is. But I like the way he speaks. I like his mannerisms. He seems very polite and respectful so far, but also pretty logical. Kind of big fan of that. Tenmyuji. I like him. He's number 5. I like him a lot. I'm wondering why his reaction to the old woman dying. Like, why did you know her? What's up? Is he actually related to Quark? If so, I'm obsessed with that, and I really want to know what happened when they went in that room. 6 being Luna. I enjoyed going into the room with her. I didn't like her at first, but she seems really sweet, and especially I'm feeling really positively because she actually allied with us. I was so scared she wouldn't. I didn't think she wouldn't, but like I would have felt so bad if we had betrayed her. 7 is Sigma. I still miss Junpei. Honestly, I'm very neutral on him. 5, I really liked in the first episode, and she's just being not very nice right now. And like, her being not very nice to Sigma, I was like, okay, that's one thing. They can bicker and constantly. Her being not very nice to everybody else has me a little like, and then Dio, he's really pretty, not a big fan yet. He's gonna have to work his way up. So yeah, I'm so excited to play more. I'm really hyped about this, actually. I'm so curious what's gonna happen. I really hope Alice and Tenmyuji don't die. yeah, so I'm so scared and excited, and I'm hoping that we can get out. But also, if you'd like to talk to me about this game or any of the other games I play, please feel free to join the Discord linked in the description of this video or in the About page of my channel. I would love to have you there. Without further ado, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!